The problem child Jake Paul recently just got paid large. And I'm not talking about the money that he just made from his fight with Tommy Fury. No. I'm talking about how he just got paid $250,000 to get a tattoo of a vodka bottle on his arm. Now, the story behind this whole tattoo all starts with a man named Charlie Sloth, who is a British DJ, producer, and what it seems like to be a part of a company called AU Vodka. So this all starts off with Charlie putting up a video on Instagram calling out Jake.
Jake Paul, what's happening, brother? It's your boy Charlie Sloth. I'm going to give you $250,000 cash if you get a tattoo of AU Blue Raspberry on your arm. Let me know. I'll start counting the readies. Ciao for now.
And then after a comment left by Jake saying, should I do it? And having 91% of the people reply back saying yes, they both met up in Dubai just days before the fight with Tommy Fury, and they both made this deal a reality. And to anybody out there saying that they wouldn't do this, you're lying to yourself. Yes, you would. Now, as we can see, it looks... okay, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, it looks like shit. But what we can see from his standards with his other current tattoos, this tattoo honestly seems like it fits in with all the rest. Now, aside from many people in the comments section saying this looks like shit or he's an idiot for doing this, which I will all agree to, I think a lot of people believed it to be real and kind of left it at that. But not me. Something immediately seemed off about this tattoo. Something just didn't seem right. Right away, I started to believe this tattoo was a fake and that Jake Paul was just trolling us because he is that type of person to do so. And also, we gotta remember, he is a marketing genius. So this could easily be a publicity stunt that he and Charlie planned out from the beginning. Now, I did watch this video a couple more times and thought, yeah, something seems a little fishy. And then I just kind of left it at that because I really didn't care too much about it. But it's not until the day of the fight that I actually start to gain interest in this tattoo again. I had some money on this fight, so I watched it from start to finish, and shout out to StreamEase for the live free stream. And aside from all that hugging that took place, there was something else that I noticed. Or didn't notice. And that was, where was the tattoo that he just got? Where was this $250,000 tattoo that Charlie and AU Vodka had just spent a lot of money on for the whole world to see? I mean, tattoos just don't disappear. Trust me. So after seeing that, my interest immediately spiked and I thought, yeah, this has to be fake. So I went back to the original video that was posted and I started reading the comments that everybody had left, where I did see a lot of other people who were quick to call out the tattoo not being there either. But the only problem was there were other people replying back to those comments saying the reason why it wasn't there is because of Saudi Arabia's rules on alcohol, and it had to be covered up while the whole fight and everything was being publicized. And this honestly kind of made sense, as you guys can remember from what they did with the World Cup and all that alcohol they just pretty much gave away. So it did seem kind of plausible and realistic that something like that would happen. And also, I know personally from using makeup myself to cover up tattoos that it can cover them up without you ever even know there was a tattoo there, and it stays on pretty well. So now I was kind of stuck on the fence. Is this tattoo actually fake, or was it just being covered up because it needed to be covered up? But as the hours passed, I started to realize more things that were being pointed out about this tattoo and its legitimacy. Now, this video was posted on 4 main accounts: Charlie's, Jake Paul's, AU Vodka, and Kyle Warwick, who is the tattoo artist that did the tattoo. Now, I did start reading the comments on all of these accounts, and certain things were being said that really caught my eye. More and more people were continuing to point out that the tattoo was nowhere to be seen, even after time had passed and now that he was in the public eye after the fight. Next, there were also other tattoo artists that were leaving comments saying that the tattoo sound that was heard in the video did not match the machine that was being used in the video. So 2 totally different machines and things being used. But what struck me most about all this was what they were saying about the tattoo artist himself. Many people were going in saying how shitty he was, from the application of the stencil to the execution of the tattoo itself. And this didn't make any sense to me because I've been following this artist for a while now. I know his work. He is an extremely talented artist and a professional at what he does. No professional artist like Kyle would go ahead and put a stencil on somebody with their arms sitting and bent. And also, he can easily pull a straight line because, as you guys can see from all his other work and how amazing it is, he can easily do that, which just doesn't all add up to what Jake got. So it's after I saw and realized all this that I knew that this tattoo couldn't be real. But I wanted to get a for sure answer because some of this stuff still had me on edge. some of it could be disproven. Maybe they just want to make that sound a little bit more enticing for the video. Maybe Kyle was just having an off day. I then started rewatching that main video again and again. I was dissecting this video frame by frame like an investigator to see if I could find any slip up or things that would prove that it wasn't a real tattoo. And what I took away from it was this. Again, the stencil was being put on while he was sitting with his arm bent. That's just a big no-no. Next, when you look up close to when he's pulling his lines, he's pressing down hard and there is no movement in the needle's head that is seen. So in that, there is no way for the ink to actually be deposited into the skin. And it honestly seems like he's just letting it flow out of the cartridge as he moves down. Next, you only have 2 super fast clips of Kyle tattooing and it's all in the same spot. And then before you know it, the tattoo is done. You think if it was a real tattoo, they'd have a couple more clips throughout different areas. Also, the area that was being tattooed wasn't even shaved beforehand, as we can see from the hairs in and around the tattoo. And like I said, Kyle's a professional and almost all artists shave that area before putting the stencil and tattoo it. And then finally, to put the nail in the coffin, when he wipes down the tattoo, he's not even pressing down. You can literally see the space between the paper towel and the skin with the shadow under it. It's almost like he's trying not to smudge or rub away anything. So it's clear there is enough evidence to say that this tattoo is not real. But I will say there were 3 things that had me kind of believing it to maybe be true and kind of second guessing myself. Reason number 1 was the fact that there was slightly red around the area of the tattoo, which does appear to make it look a little bit more real, as that usually happens when you get a tattoo. Number 2, something like this could definitely happen. A company could definitely pay this amount of money towards somebody like Jake Paul, who has this kind of a following and influence. To them, this is an easy return on investment. And then at number 3, he's Jake Paul. You never know with this guy what is real or what is fake. But with that aside, and with everything else that I've seen so far, my confidence was super high in knowing that this tattoo was a fake. So I decided to message Kyle, the tattoo artist, to clarify and see if yes, the tattoo is fake or if it is actually real. Also, I knew I wasn't going to get in contact with Charlie or Jake, so he was my 3rd best option. And luckily enough for me, he responded back. Now, although his answer wasn't 100% saying, yes, you are right, this tattoo is a fake, he kind of said yes without saying yes. And then a couple hours after Kyle had sent me that message, a video was posted on Charlie's account, which proves without a doubt that this tattoo is not real. Now, I do give applause to Jake Paul and Charlie for pulling this little stunt off. I am sure they fooled a lot of people into thinking it was real, and overall I think it was a great success as a publicity stunt. Now I want you guys to let me know in the comment section if you were fooled by this tattoo. Did you think it was real or did you know it was fake right away? And also, would you do this for $250,000? I know I would. And then finally, go ahead and subscribe, join the community. I'm actually getting a real tattoo coming this summer, and that being my full chest piece. Like I said, you guys are going to be shocked and surprised in what I do for this. And also, I am going to be going to a different country to do it, and it's going to be done in 5 consecutive days. That is just 5 days of straight pain. Also, thank you guys so much for that. I appreciate you so much. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it growing. And I will see you soon. Like always, Justin out. Later, guys.